Sura Nas. This surah is entitled with one of the creation of Allah. Nas means mankind. This surah do have a lot of information. Let's dive. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Kul. This is the first word of Sura Nas. This word means say. In general, it means say. It means saying something. In terms of Quran, it partially indicates taking oath. Proclaim. First word, kul, means proclaim or say, which mean partially taking oath. Second word, Audu. I seek refuge. Kul Audu. Say, I seek refuge. Proclaim, I seek refuge. Third word, Bi Rabb. In the Lord. Rabb means Lord or sustainer. This word is an adjective of Allah. The word Allah means one God, one Ilah. Allah do have a lot of adjectives. This is one of them. Rabb, which means sustainer. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Rabbin nas. Nas, the title of the surah. So the whole calculation here is like this. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Kul, one single word. A'udhu, one single word. Bi rabbi. Bi is preposition for Rabb, which is a noun. Rabb in linguistic, it's noun, but it's an adjective for Allah. Then Nas, which is noun as well. Here, before Nas and after Rabb, there is silent al, which is determiner of the noun nas. Let's do not dive into grammar that much. Rather, something else. Let's find. Malikin nas. Repetition. Malikin nas. Malik, this word Malik means owner. So at the beginning it's saying Rabbin Nas, Rabb of Nas, sustainer of mankind. Here it's saying Malik of Nas, owner of mankind. So cumulatively it's saying that proclaim that I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. Malik, owner of mankind. So, two adjectives are here of Allah, Rabb and Malik. Well, Quran is words of Allah. Well, how much I knows. So, in the first ayah, the word kul is a direct word of Allah. Allah is the first person here. So Allah is saying that proclaim that I seek refuge. So Allah is saying to people, to his to Allah's creation that seek refuge in Allah. But why? The word Rabb, the word Malik arrived instead of Allah. Let's see why not. Third ayah, Ilahin Nas, another adjective of Allah. Ilah. Ilah means God. So Allah is saying to seek refuge in the Lord, Rabb, Malik, Ilah. Three adjectives. Seeking refuge in sustainer of mankind, owner of mankind, God of mankind. Thousands of possibilities could be over here, but what arrived, Rab, Malik, Ilah. There are so many other adjectives Allah do have in Quran. Khalik means creator, but Allah is not saying it. Allah is saying to seek refuge in the Lord, in the Malik, in the Ilah, in this particular three adjectives. Seeking refuge. Allah is the Rabb, sustainer of mankind, as well as other creations. But in this three ayah, it seems like that it's only sustainer, owner, God of mankind, not any other creation. Sustainer, owner, God, no any other adjective. Let's jump. Ayah 4. Min sharril waswasil khannas. The word min is from. Sharri means the evil. Waswasi means the whisperer. Khannas means the one who withdraws. From the evil of the whisperer, the one who withdraws. Before explaining this ayah, the first ayah's second word, which is I seek refuge, it was unclear previously from first three ayah that seeking refuge from what? From means mean. In the fourth ayah, the first word arrived, which is min, means from. Min sharri, from the evil. So all those adjectives, all those taking oath, seeking refuge, proclamation is for this one particular word till now, which is sharri, the evil. Min sharri waswas, which means the whisper, khannas, the one who withdraws. So here are a few details over here about the evil. What kind of evil that is? That is that kind of evil which is not that much of loud enough to be on people's mind. Rather, it whisper. It just whisper, and then it withdraws, and it end up with no solid meaning, which means it's an evil, it's bad. Of the whisper, whispering something is not bad always, but in terms of here, whispering means saying something which is not clear enough to understand. And the word khannas means the one who withdraws, which means giving something and taking back. So, giving something and taking back is not always bad, but when Sherry word arrived, the whole meaning of this sentence is a little bit filled up with negativity. So when the word was arrived, it means the whisperer. It's something which is not good in terms of understanding something. It's good for my ear sometimes when I'm in with loud sound, but here it's not about sound, rather sound which do have meaning, but that meaning is not clear enough to understand. So whispering is not a good idea to understand something. Here the meaning is kindish, like this. So the evil of the whisper, when these two words connect with each other, it also do not end up with any good meaning as well. So the whisper Kannas means the one who withdraws, means giving something and taking back. So in terms of knowledge, in terms of understanding, in terms of conduct of life. When something arrives, to understand, when it arrives, it have to be checked first. But before checking, if it's gone, then the waste of time is so bad. So here, these two words, one after another, was and khannas, do not have that much of positivity. It do have that much of negativity, which end up with simultaneous balancing with the word shari. So the meaning is the evil of the whisperer, the one who withdraws. So here, whisperer is one thing. Whisperer is who? Whisper. That whisperer is also special because he is, or she is, or it is none other than the one who withdraws. And the whole concept here means was khannas of the whisperer, the one who withdraws, is the evil. And that's the thing Allah is saying to seek refuge. So min sharril waswasil khannas, from the evil of the whisperer, the one who withdraws. These three words, sharri, waswas, khannas, when these three words sit beside one another, it can create numerous numbers of meanings. But if simplification take place here, it will be like this, that unclear thing which arrive and gone is equivalent of concept of evil. Next ayah. Alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas. Alladhi means the one who. Yuwaswisu means whisperer. Again, he arrived, or she or it. Then, fi means in. Sudur means breast. Then nas. So the whole meaning of this ayah is the one who whispers in the breasts of mankind. So whisper is something is unclear, I said previously. Whispering something in breast. Well, breast is big word, a very healthy word, and breast is something which do have both literal meaning and allegorical meaning. Breast is the flank barrier of sustaining or kinda sustaining. Also kinda ownership. Breast is flag barrier of true knowledge. Well, linguistically it's a part of body. In other ways it is the most important metaphorical body part of human. When the most important body part get infected with whispers, it's bad. Well, whisper, the word whisper is not that much bad. But why it's looking that bad? Because it's unclear. Anything unclear could end up with negativity. That's why it's a negative thing. So, the whole ayah means the one who whispers in the breasts of mankind. So, two things checked already, which is whisper who withdraws is the evil, and the one who whispers in breasts of mankind. This too is that idea from which Allah is saying to seek refuge. Last ayah, minal jinnati wan nas. Min means from. Minal jinnati Jinn means a creation of Allah. Jinnatin minal jinnatin nas. Minal jinnati wan nas. Minal jinnati wan nas. Here, one nas, one, minal jinnati, minal. Here, null, then one. Wa is coordinating conjunction, which is connecting the determiner with the previous noun jinnati. And minal, min means from its preposition. Null, the words min is connecting jinn with al. Al is determiner of the noun jinn. So minal jinnati wan nas, from the jinn and men. From the jinn and men. Here, multiple meaning could be described, but in fifth ayah it's saying, in fourth ayah it's saying about evil. These two ayah. This two ayah is talking about evil. Sixth ayah is saying minal jinnati. Minal jinnati. Minal means from. Min means from. So this evil thing is creating where? In jinn, a creation of Allah. In men, a creation of Allah. This is one possibility. Another possibility, well, the possibility means to seek refuge from it. Allah is saying to seek refuge from what? From evil. From what evil? From evil who whispers. Who is the whisperer? What kind of whisperer? Who withdraws? Who whisper in breast? This is an evil thing, and this evil thing creates where? In men, in jinn. Could be, or it could be also like this, that this sixth ayah is an individual ayah, and Allah is saying to seek refuge from jinn and men. Also, so in general, it's saying like this, that seeking refuge from evil, seeking refuge from that evil which is whisperer, who whisper and withdraws, whisper in breasts of mankind, and the sixth ayah is saying minal jinnati wan nas, which could be like this, that evil is created none other than in men, or directly seeking refuge from jinn and men also. So at the first I is saying that, say I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. In the sixth ayah is saying, by describing all the previous ayah, that seeking refuge from men and from jinn as well. I'm not satisfied enough to describe this ayah for as long as I breathe. Means these ayahs could end up with multiple millions of thoughts. So it's impossible to describe these ayahs, because this ayah do have a lot of possibilities. But what could be understandable is understandable. So I seek refuge from, no, in the Lord of the mankind. Allah is saying that. Allah is saying, Kul, say, proclaim. What? I seek refuge. A'udhu. A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas. I seek refuge in the Lord of the mankind. In the Lord of mankind. So, sixth ayah is talking about jinn also. It's also another creation. Allah is not saying seeking refuge of the Lord of jinn. Allah is not saying seeking refuge of the Lord of cow or spider. It's specific. Lord of mankind. Allah is Lord of cat also. But why it's not saying? Because this ayah is profoundly specific about Allah, what kind of Allah. I am nervous to say what kind of Allah, because this words after word is not famous enough towards people yet. But in terms of understanding what kind of Allah is necessary to understand Quran, so that's why I'm saying what kind of Allah it is. Rabb, sustainer, one God who is the sustainer of what? Of mankind. So Allah is saying seeking refuge in the Lord of the mankind, not in the Lord of cat, not in the creator of mankind, not in the any other thing. Thousands of possibilities could be arrive here. Thousands of possibilities could have been set up here, but it's only talking about Lord, sustainer, sustainer of mankind, seeking refuge from owner of mankind, God of mankind. Allah do have a lot of adjectives, but here 3 adjectives are selected. Allah created lot of creation, but these 3 adjectives belongs to Allah, and these 3 adjectives for mankind only. So why this whole oath taking ceremony is going on? Because of min sharril waswasil khannas. Min means from, sharri means evil, waswasil means the whisper, khannas means the one who withdraws. So evil, the kind is whisper, the type is withdrawing. It's not loud, it whisper, it do not stay, it withdraws. So seeking refuge from this. Also whisper in breast. Breast is something which always hungry. It do have capability to feed, but it is a phase of hunger. It always seek knowledge, wisdom. It do not capable to love whispering, rather loudness. Unclearness, rather clearness. So seeking refuge from it. From jinn and men. This whispering thing, this evil thing, producing where? In jinn, in men. This one possibility. Another possibility could be directly seeking refuge from jinn and men. So, with whom Allah is saying this thing? Allah is saying to seek refuge from jinn, from men towards men. Alright, so if it is, then individually, each and every human being do have their own thoughts. So that thoughts do have dividation, and those dividation have different understanding, and those different understanding do have their own ness. So that could be like this. Human do have different kind of nature. When what need and when what avoid. To understand this, seeking refuge is the key. Furqan, a good word, which means differentiation. So, so many things, so many thoughts, so many words, sentence, whatnot could arrive here. So, this Sura Nas is talking about seeking refuge from bad. Ness.